Now, this webinar focuses on one major subtopic, but a little bit about the overarching legislation. The Proceeds of Crime Act 2002, better known as POCA, establishes a number of money laundering offences. Now, these can be broken down into the principal offences, failure to disclose offences, and offences of tipping off and prejudicing an investigation. And we'll talk more about them in detail. Yeah. So this webinar will talk about the offences of tipping off and prejudicing an investigation under POCA, as well as the obligations under the money laundering regulations. Tipping off means, as I said, to alert an individual, as said in the previous slide. To tip off means to warn someone secretly about something that will happen so that they can take action, prevent it from happening. Now, what we know is that the tipping off offence can only be committed after a SAR has been made. And as I said before, it also includes an internal SAR to the nominated officer or the MLRO, your money laundering reporting officer at your firm. So now, to actually read into legislation, section 333A to be precise, says, a person commits an offence if he discloses that an investigation into allegations that an offence under POCA has been committed, is being contemplated or being carried out. And that disclosure is likely to prejudice any investigation that might be conducted following the disclosure. And the information on which the disclosure is based came to the person in the course of a business in the regulated sector. As I mentioned, law firms and financial institutions, that kind of thing. So, for example, where someone working in the regulated sector makes disclosure to their nominated officer or the money laundering reporting officer, where they have knowledge or suspicion of money laundering, they ensure that they're not committing an offence under section 330 of POCA. So, when making or at the time the internal report has been made, it is then that individual immediately becomes aware that an investigation into suspected money laundering offences are being carried out. And so because of this, no disclosure can be made to a third party, which importantly includes the said client, because of course that may prejudice an investigation.